Hey loves, it's been a really long time now, maybe a couple of days or weeks since I have done a video, an update. So I had the vertical gastric sleeve or the vertical sleeve gastrectomy February 15th. Starting weight was 257. As of today, I'm 231 pounds. I am waiting for March 24th, which is when I see my surgeon again, to kind of take pictures, measure, and go by their way in, because their scale is different than my scale. I'm still in the puree stage. It has been sort of kind of difficult. Well, not difficult, it's just that basically I kind of eat the same thing. I've been eating yogurt for breakfast, taking 12 ounces of protein, 12 ounces of milk with the 2 scoops of protein a day. So I'm still splitting it up, like, water in the morning, breakfast, then like 2 hours later protein, then 2 hours later lunch, then 2 hours later protein, then 2 hours later dinner, then 2 hours later protein. I'm actually sipping protein now because I usually have my protein at around 8 o'clock. So it's like in the morning I'll do 4 ounces of lactate, 1%, and a whole scoop of protein. It's very thick. Then around 2 o'clock I'll do 4 ounces of lactate with half a scoop, and then 8 o'clock 4 ounces of lactate and half a scoop. I actually ran out of lactate with this last one, so tomorrow in the morning, for my morning shake, I'm gonna be using whole milk until I can run to the store and get it. It's been very hectic. I'm still on leave from work with my son. I have been taking him to school all week. We've been doing half days to kind of get him acclimated to going back to school. I still feel uncomfortable going back to work with him having the casts on. And I'm over here showing off titties, oh my goodness. With doing, with having him, not that I don't trust the school staff or his, one-to-one para. It's just more like the babysitter and the afternoon help is actually out of the country, so they sent someone new, and we don't like her. Like, none of us like her. It's just there was no connection. So I don't know. Like, I guess I'll just kind of wait it out. I have been moody. I've been really, really tired, like lacking energy. I take all my vitamins. I take my multivitamin, my vitamin D3, my vitamin B12. I started working out on Monday. I am doing 21 Day Fix by Beachbody. So I've been working out every day. It's half an hour, but because the calorie deficit is so huge, I think the most calories I've consumed this week is probably 649. But then with the workout, after you're done working out, it's like, you're burning 400 calories according to the phone, because I'm using the Samsung Health app, so it kind of helps me stay on track. I document all my foods. I document how much I drink, how much water I'm drinking. I also document the exercises that I'm doing, and it tracks my steps. So I always have my phone on me to track my steps, and according to the phone, I'm pretty much, I think, burning more than what I'm consuming. So I'm pooped and my muscles hurt. I'm struggling to walk because my thighs are killing me. But I don't want to get all saggy, and I'm gonna get saggy, I'm gonna get flabby, but I just want to start getting into the routine of things. And I used to work out a lot, so hopefully, as my coach says, muscle memory doesn't go anywhere. So hopefully my muscles are going to remember how much I used to work out back in the day, or a year and a half ago, how much I was busting my ass working out 4 to 5 times a day every day, lifting weights. Hopefully I can, I'm not going to be working out 45 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not happening. But hopefully, you know, I can start getting into the routine and things, and I won't be so sore and won't be so tired. Today is the Pilates. I hate Pilates. It's just stupid. I also hate yoga. But I need to stretch. The foods that I've been kind of like eating, yogurt, fit in something from someone. Fit and Light. There we go. Fit and Light. I've been eating the coconut vanilla. Delicious. That's breakfast because I'm with my son, so I just put it in my bag. The container is 6 ounces, and I eat the whole container, and it does not bother me. It doesn't give me a feeling of fullness. It doesn't give me heartburn. Speaking of heartburn, I'll come back to that. And then I had the protein. Then at lunchtime, I made more of that soup thing. I made it way too spicy, so I kind of watered it down today because I wasn't able to tolerate it. Like, I would have 2 spoons and then that was it. Like, my stomach would start shutting down because of all the pepper and the spices, so I have to really chill with that. I had some today. I watered it down, and I was able to have the 4 ounces compared to the 2 ounces that I've been having because it's been too spicy. I've been eating eggs for dinner, scrambled, boiled. Me and eggs, we're not getting along. We're not. And I'm not over seasoning them. It's just a little bit of salt. And we're not. Like, I eat an egg and it's just like my stomach starts to cramp up. I feel like my chest is tight. I get reflux. I don't care though. I'm gonna eat the damn egg because I don't really have anything else of protein that I want to eat. I don't want to blend meat. I really don't. I could do beans, but I'll stay with my egg and I'll, you know, pass it. Like, I'll get over the discomfort. I started taking my antacid in the nighttime, thanks to my friend Nelson. Hey Nelson. Because he suggested I take it at night because last week I thought I was going to die. I got reflux like at 2:40 in the morning, and I was choking like I could not breathe. If I tried to breathe, I would go into this chronic coughing spell. Everything burned. Like, I felt the burning of the acid in my lungs. My entire chest cavity, everything, like from here all the way down to like the belly button was on fire. Fire. Throat, this disgusting, nasty taste in my mouth. Every time I try to gasp for air, I would just start choking and coughing because it burned. It burned so much. I mean, I got really scared, and I went and I was up for an hour. And then I like went to sleep sitting up because I didn't know, you know, it was bad. Like, I've never had anything like that. It was really bad, and the taste is really, really nasty. So, the following day I took an antacid in the morning, the omeprazole. I took it in the morning and I took it at night because I was still pretty jacked up all day. I actually didn't have anything to eat, like that day until close to the evening. I really did just liquids that whole morning because I was afraid to put anything in my mouth. So now I'm taking the antacid at night. You know, I still get like a little heartburn here and there. I'm just assuming it has to do with the egg because I'm not eating anything heavy or anything charged. The soup puree, it's just vegetables and chicken strips of breast seasoned with salt, pepper, and a little bit of consommé to give the broth some flavor, and a pinch of sazon, so it's not like it's heavy charged with a whole bunch of spices and the chicken is seasoned Spanish way. No, it's just like plain old whatever made with water. That's pretty much. My stitches still hurt, not as much. I mean, when I'm working out, the left side. There's a stitch on the left side that really kills me when it has to come to doing any kind of abdominal work. It hurts a lot. But I've been modifying all my workouts. My clothes fits loose. My jeans are loose. Big accomplishments are I fit into a pair of Converse that I really couldn't fit into because I have wide feet and I'm flat-footed. So even when I was at a smaller weight, which was 170, but it's still a struggle to try to fit into shoes because my feet are really wide and I do have lymphedema. It affects the right leg, and it kind of looks like, if you look at my feet now, that foot is looking a little swollen compared to the left one. And I was hoping that, with this weight loss, that my feet wouldn't look puffy or my foot wouldn't look like I have elephantitis, and it looks significantly larger than the left one, and it kind of makes me feel sad because summertime is coming and I like to wear a lot of sandals and a lot of flip-flops, and I was hoping that, with this weight loss, like, the lymphedema will kind of just chill, but apparently, like, my foot is bigger than the other one. But I'm able to wear sneakers with socks. I fit into my sneakers and I can wear socks, so I can go buy sneakers this weekend and not, feel bad that I'm gonna get them all stinky because all my sneakers smell because I couldn't wear socks. So it's okay, I'm honest about it. So I can throw all my stinky shoes away and get some new sneakers. And there's a jacket that I have, a bomber jacket. It's really old, and for those of you who shop in H&M know that H&M does not repeat their fashion. I'm able to fit into it. So I'm able to fit into a jacket I couldn't fit before. I can wear my Converse sneakers, and I can wear socks with sneakers. Those are really major things for me. And hopefully the lymphedema goes away, because last summer it was bad. I was really fat and gross over the summer. Like a whole bunch of water retention. You can see my neck. I was just swollen. My face was swollen. My hands were swollen. I just retained all this water. I looked like a whale, and my feet were disgusting. And like, one foot was skinny and then the other foot was huge. So huge that it was bruising on the bottom. And I could barely walk. I worked like that all summer, dragging my leg around because it wouldn't go away. Nothing I did, not one water pill, not foot elevation, not trying to wear compression socks or sneakers or whatever, nothing. You could tell through sneakers and boots that one foot was extremely swollen compared to the other, and it hurts. And I don't want to spend my summer like that. I'm not trying to get all flying fit and, getting the body right and have a fat ass foot compared to the rest of me, because that really kills my self-esteem. I'm very confident, but when it comes to the swollen foot, it kills my confidence. It embarrasses me. It's really, really embarrassing. That's one of the things that I'm super embarrassed about. Like my arm fat. I don't care about my arm fat. I will hold on to a pole on a train, on a bus, let it jiggle. I can wear things like this in the summertime. My arms don't bother me. I'm not bothered by that, but my foot really bothers me. And it has to do with my Sjogren's syndrome, the lymphedema, the autoimmune disease. I'm just hoping that the summer is a little bit better than what it was last summer. Still get gas pain. I'm actually having gas now. And it's been tiring. I've been kind of cranky and emotional. The kids are driving me crazy. I need a break. Thank God they leave tomorrow. And I would love to snack, but I can't do it. I think it's more mental than my body actually needing it. I'm throwing a pizza party for my son's class tomorrow, so I'm gonna be heartbroken because it's my favorite food. Pizza's life, so I know I can't have none. and I will not attempt to even lick a slice because I'm afraid I'm gonna get sick. I actually had 3 spaghettis today because I made fettuccine alfredo, and I chewed the crap out of them, and they were really good and nothing happened. But I'm not gonna try to play around because I really would like to lose at least 10 pounds a month. That's what I'm aiming for. I mean, if I can't reach it, then I'm not going to be disappointed because I know that I'm working hard and I know that I'm trying to stick to what I need to stick to. And if I can achieve it, fantastic. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm hoping that by August, I can be in the 200s. That would be nice. That's something to keep in mind. That's pretty much it. I have not hit the regret phase. I'm just living like, you know, regularly. I drink my water, I drink my protein, I have my purees, I fight and yell. Now I'm working out. People are seeing it and I'm getting a lot of compliments, and it just feels nice. It feels nice to be noticed. My hair, as you can see, still full. I'm not taking biotin. The Centrum has biotin in it, but I'm not taking the Centrum yet. I'm still taking the chewables. The Centrum is big. I might have to cut it in half. I can't even drink the vitamin D3. The tablet is really big, and it's one of those dry tablets that don't have like that smooth. So I have to cut that in half to swallow it because I choked on it because it was too rough and too big. So, hey, let me stop. So, that's pretty much my update. As things start coming along, I will make more videos. Nothing really major has happened, and I've been really overwhelmed and really stressed. Like, I'm exhausted, and I'm not even working. Like, being at home, I love my kids, and I know that I'm doing it for a good reason. But I enjoy not being home. Like, I really like working. Being at home is the hardest job that I've ever had. And I was at home for 3 years raising kids. And it's the hardest thing that I've ever done. So hopefully I can get back to work ASAP. And then getting back to work is a challenge because working and being home is easy. You know, everything is convenient. Got my protein shakes. I can drink all I want. When you get to work and you get out there, it's a lot different. And I noticed that the other day I was running around with appointments and stuff like that, and I barely drank. I think I had like a bottle of water and a sip of Diet Snapple. No food, no nothing. I mean, I had a headache and my stomach was hurting and I felt dizzy, but it wasn't, you know, life-ending. If I would not have had the surgery, I probably would have gotten very sick and probably gotten anxiety or something from the lack of sugar or the lack of whatever. But when you're out there in the hustle and the bustle, it's really hard to stay on top of your fluids. You know, when you're home and you're chilling, it's like, oh, let me grab a bottle of water, let me drink here, let me drink there. When you're outside, it's just like if you're moving around and you're really busy, you forget or you don't take the time out. And that's happened to me twice so far. But I think I'm doing pretty good. So I gotta finish my protein because it's probably nasty and hot. And I'm gonna go get rest because that's also key and it's important. So I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Share, subscribe, questions, requests. It's cool. Just leave a comment. Bye.